Hello out there, Tevin Talks family. I hope all is well leading into this Christmas Eve and leading into Christmas. I hope that everything goes your way. I hope Santa does not leave any coal for you bad mother effers. I'm kidding. I hope everybody's blessed with plenty family time and gifts that they were wanting, gifts that they needed. And I hope that everybody feels loved. I really do. I kind of want to piggyback off of our last conversation about motivation and goals, and I want to start off with my goal list. Number one, I want to make sure to make myself more available to my wife and my kids. I know that I am somebody that loves to surround themselves with work and projects because I'm always trying to elevate in life in general. But unfortunately, it took me so long to realize that if you're not taking care of the ones you're supposed to be 100%, how can you ever really elevate? And it's not saying that I wasn't doing what I was supposed to do as far as paying the bills and getting them what they need. It's the time. Being relevant, being there. I wasn't the best with my time management. And I think that's something I've always wanted to strive for and wanted to do better with. And I'm going to make sure to do that. Because I think as a man, being at the house more, being more available to your family makes one hell of a difference. Especially for your kids. Get them out of the tablets. Get them out of the TV. Have a conversation. Play a board game. And if you do want to play the game with them. You know, me and my oldest daughter have taken a liking together of playing Fortnite. I mean, I've been a Fortnite king, but, you know, she's pretty good. I give her that. But, you know, just make sure to spend more time. Our kids are the future. I know you've heard that plenty of times, but they really are. We have one short life to live, and they get to see everything that we go through. A lot of things we don't talk about with them, and we shouldn't because we are grown-ups. But they do see a lot. So make sure that the things that they see, the things that they observe on a daily basis are positive and great things. We as humans do not understand how much time we waste on a daily basis. I'm not telling you to go out here and give every single second to work. It's not possible. You're not going to be able to give every single second to your family. That's not possible. You got to find balance. And finding that balance is going to take time. Finding that balance is going to make things 100% better for you and your family in general. And setting out goals like I'm about to further on will be the best thing for me, the best thing for my family, and for me to get to where I'm going, becoming the man that I need to be for my wife and for my kids. That's what I'm about. Goal number 2 for me when it comes to wrestling, this year alone, 2024, I've wrestled double the amount in a year that I've ever wrestled. And I'm proud of that. I love wrestling to death. That is my heart. Without wrestling, I think mentally I wouldn't be in the best shape that I am right now because that's my getaway. That is my grace. And a lot of people know, and I'm going to go ahead and talk about it now. This year was honestly going to be my last. My last match, I wrestled a guy named Bojack, and I gave a speech. I'll share that link very soon to that match, and I hope you enjoy it like I did. I plan on that being my last match. I think without sounding corny or sounding like HBK, Shawn Michaels, you know, I lost my smile for a good long time with this sport. And it's something against the sport. Wrestling does not owe me a damn thing. Wrestling doesn't owe us anything. But I think that for me, I was not ever in the position to win for myself. Losing or winning matches has never meant anything to me. I love the sport itself. I've always just wanted to put a smile on everyone's face that's in the crowd and make sure they're having a good time. They take their hard-earned money and they spend it on us. They're in the ring. They see us flipping, putting on holds, and just creating storylines as we go. And without any of you guys, we're nothing. So we appreciate the support. People really have to buckle down and support indie wrestling. There's so many great talent out here, so much good talent out here. You just got to go find them. You know, everything's so more accessible nowadays. The internet, all it takes is you to send one link of one superstar and then they're out of here. Help us out. Share the posters. Buy the tickets. Buy some merch. Talk about us, because we need it. And I think for a long time, I didn't see the outcome, the long run of me wrestling. I've been wrestling since 2016. And for the longest of time, I didn't think that I was successful. I didn't think that I was going anywhere because I wasn't signed. And I'm not saying I'm the best wrestler. I'm not saying I'm the worst wrestler. I can put on a show and I can entertain a crowd. But there are a lot of guys out here that should have been snatched off the indies. And that goes back to me explaining what success is. You know, for some people, success is making it to the highest point of whatever it is they're doing. And if that's wrestling, if that's playing basketball, if that is making music, if that is culinary, whatever it is you do, being the best. And for the longest of time, you know, I'm thinking, oh, I didn't get signed this week. I didn't get signed that week. And I felt like I was failing. In reality, I've lived out my dream. When I first started this journey, I literally said that I just wanted to have one match. I just wanted to be a part of a production with wrestling. I was okay with being a commentator. I was okay with being just backstage and just listening and looking. But then I got that bug and I was like, you know, I got to get in the ring. I got to bump around a little bit. I got to see what it's like. I got to have that one match. And I trained very hard. And I had that first match. And when I had that first match, I was hooked immediately. Of course, if anybody's seen my first match, I am pretty sure it was 100% trash. I can guarantee you it was trash. Didn't know what the hell I was doing. That music hit. I got nervous. My family's sitting there looking at me clapping. I was like, y'all have no idea. I'm about to doodle on myself. I'm nervous. But I went out there and I did it. And I'm proud of that. And that's for anybody. If you have a dream, you have the right to chase it. No matter what it is, go get that bag. Mentally, you can do this. You've been made for this. I don't care what it is. If you want to be the best fast food manager, if you want to be the best manager in Foot Locker, Dollar Tree, I don't care. Whatever it is you're doing, be the damn best at it. Hone on to your craft. Have the mindset that nobody is going to work harder than you. That you're going to be the best that ever did whatever it is. And then once you do it, set another goal. And don't stop setting goals. Don't ever stop doing that. You're always going to have something to reach for. You're not going to be 100% the best at everything. It's not going to happen. But you can keep pushing, stay coachable, stay humble. Goal number 3 for me, I caught the biggest case of writer's block, and I could write a few stories in one day at one point in time. But then that just stopped. I'm not exactly sure what happened. I'm not exactly sure why it happened, but it did. And it took me the longest amount of time to come out of that. I literally went, I think, maybe 5 to 6 months without being able to write anything. I had the ideas in my head, but they just weren't clicking. And then again, it started. And I know that to anybody out there that is really into Liddy Classic Comics and the stories of the Guardian of Gate City, I apologize for taking so long to produce content, to produce more stories, but they're on the way. And that's my goal number 3. I want to hopefully do 2 comics this year. I have some amazing stories, introducing some new characters of some wrestlers that you guys know out here, that you love. And I think that it's going to be a good situation. I really do. Working on some things I don't want to talk about yet. Some surprises. But just know that I'm working. I really am. Number 4, which I feel like should have been number 2, honestly, is to overall just get my mental health way better than it is right now. Like, I'm mentally in a good space right now, but I feel like it can be even better. And I feel like if I work on myself even more, I can help others way more than I ever anticipated. Because one thing about Tevin Talks, it's done numbers for me mentally. Not just because you guys are listening, and I appreciate that. I promise you I do. It's because I'm able to get on here and just let out whatever it is I've needed to let out. And just talk. And be real with the world. Because I think everybody needs that. Everybody needs to be able to vent. And it's not necessarily to vent about bad things. Just to talk about your day. Just to talk about where you're going and where you need to be. And I think that everybody needs a platform like this. That's why I'm literally giving it to everybody. If you want to come on here and talk about something, let's talk about it. I don't mind. All 2025, let's make it happen. I don't care what it is that you have going on. Let's get to it. Let's make 2025 that one year to remember in a great way. And now, you know, I'm not sitting here telling you that everything's going to be perfect and it's going to be all sunshine and rainbows. It's going to rain. And it's going to rain hard as hell. But when everything happens to you, that's not what defines you. How you get out of it, what you do to put in that work to push through it, that's what makes you who you are. And I know that you're strong. I know that you're able. But I just want you to know you're going to be tested. And that goes to everybody. I know it's coming. Especially when everybody has things going for themselves. When everything is just right. Somebody's going to throw a wrench. And that shit is going to hurt. But guess what? You have the strength to keep going. And don't let nobody, and I mean nobody, tell you otherwise. You got this. You've always had this. You're made for this. Now let's go make some money. Let's go change some lives. Let's put these goals in motion. Let's go make some babies. Let's go be the best that we can be. Let's make sure that everybody knows who you are. So when it's said and done, your story can be told for generations and lifetimes. Because you overcame and you were that damn talented. Not like TDT, but hey, you know what I mean. It's been a good one. No, this isn't a motivational Monday. This is a Tuesday. But I just wanted y'all to know I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I'm always here for y'all. I'm out.